Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
It's been a
Oh,
week, man.
no kidding.
Oh my
No
gosh.
kidding.
How's your week been?
It's good. It's good. It's kind of a it was a kind of a cluster of a week in all ways, but not too detrimental, It was good.
Good. Good,
You?
good. Same. It's just been a weird week, like just dumb stuff, but nothing like to write home about, but just like, oh man, that's kind of frustrating. Oh man,
Is
that's kind of frustrating, you
isn't
know?
that what Men Moms is all about? Isn't that what everybody listeners, isn't that what you're about when you're like, "God,
I
my week has been
know.
a cluster. What was it?"
Totally. And then you look
Well,
back and
I
you're
can't
like,
pinpoint it.
what was it
Just
about?
every day's a cluster. I don't know.
Totally. Totally, like, today, it's like it sometimes feels like when your week's a cluster like that, that small things come up to just make it feel extra clustery. So, like, today, I was putting away dinner, and I'm putting away pasta, and I go to move this other skillet, and I knock off the
Oh, yeah.
thing of Pyrex pasta, and I shatter
Yeah.
glass pasta all over the floor,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah. Deep breath. Deep
right?
breath. Deep breath.
Exactly.
Deep
It's
breath.
just
Did I just
one
really
more
do
thing.
that? Or,
Yes.
like, when you're being a little lazy and, like, you
Yes.
wanna carry, like, one extra thing because 'cause you're just being a little lazy, and then
Yes.
you drop your coffee because your keys are falling out of your hand as you're trying to get out to the car, and you're like, "Really? Did I really have to be that lazy?" Like,
Exactly.
couldn't I have just done the extra 10 steps today
Oh
just
my
to
god.
not spill my coffee? Because then you spill your coffee,
Exactly.
and then you don't have coffee, and then you're late,
100%.
and then
Yep,
it's just like, you gotta
yep.
just reset. Yep.
I
No, I
was
get it.
trying to carry a
I get it.
water bottle and a protein powder in my blender bottle, and I was grabbing all my stuff to go to the gym, and I
Yeah.
knock over the water, it starts spilling, so I bend over to start cleaning up the water. Mind you, I'm late, I need to leave. The protein isn't op or cap isn't closed, so
Yep.
protein powder and protein shake is going everywhere, so now I'm cleaning that up, and then I'm on my way out. So by the time I get to the gym, my sweatshirt's covered in protein powder. I'm like, it's fine, we're good." So
But at least you're going to the gym, because do you
I
know how many
did.
times that I am on my way to work in scrubs, mid-freeway, mid-traffic, and I spill, and I'm like, "Alright, cool. I'm just gonna say that, I just spilled. I just spilled all over. What am I gonna do?" But then you smell like coffee all day long. You
Which
smell
is
like nothing.
delicious.
Sorta, but then it smells like, ugh, I don't know, like,
Yep,
sometimes like that yucky milk.
happens all the time. Oh my gosh. It's
Oh,
because 'cause we're
yeah,
trying to do too many things at once, right?
look. This is my week. I don't have a cushion on my microphone, I just realized.
You can't
I
find your cushion.
I guess I don't have a cushion. This right here is my life, no matter what. I get upset at Tommy for losing shit, and I get upset for him to be like, "Where is your stuff? That microphone was so expensive. Why don't you take good care of it?"
Well, I thought we'd start our episode after catching up for the week on just doing a WTF moment.
What's
Um,
yours?
yeah, mhm. So you can't see it right now, but I have a huge scab all along and underneath my eyebrow here. So I get my eyebrows waxed all the time, every 3 weeks, and I went and got a my wax the other day, and my wax girl goes, "Oh my god, all the skin under your left eyebrow just came off." And I'm
A
like,
After she did the thing?
"Yeah." So she and all my skin all my skin went with it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and she goes, I don't know what happened. I did the normal oil, I did the normal powder, blah, 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 blah," and she goes, I mean, the last time I had this happen, it's because someone had just started retinol, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
shit." I just started back up on my retinol treatment, and she's like, "You gotta tell me that stuff
so
because
it's your
I'll."
fault.
It's my fault.
My god, she was shitting in her pants going,
Oh
"Oh
my
my
god.
god."
Oh my god, it's my fault. So, med moms, when you start Trenitone or retinols and
I
you are
love that
in
you
the
said that word.
active
What did you
oh, I
say?
don't Trenitonin?
I
Trentonin?
can't see that word because it drives me nuts.
Same, I can't say it
Yeah.
either. When you use prescription retinols or heavier retinols and you're in the thick of, like, really getting into where you can use it daily, please inform all of your facialists, all of your waxer people that you're doing it, or else you too will have your skin ripped off while you get your eyebrows waxed.
Wow.
Yeah, who
But I
knew?
thought you were only supposed to use retinols at night. Did anyone just not tell you about that? Because I feel like that word, um, l
Yeah.
like retinol or
Yep.
trinatonin or whatever that
Tone.
thing's.
Yep. Yep.
I feel like everyone gives you, like, all these warnings about it, like, you have to do it every other day to get your skin used to it, and you can't go out in the sun and all
Yep.
that stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but
you
I
can't be
never
pregnant,
heard
it's
the
like
wax
category
one.
C and, like, category X or random stuff.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. But I did not know about, so she said, "Hey, moving forward, you always
Ah.
wanna tell somebody this because I would have extra powdered and extra oiled you before the wax, which would like, better protect that layer of skin."
So now what?
So now I have a big old scab. Luckily, I work from home this week, so I have a huge scab under my eye. So I've been teasing that I look like I got clocked in the face all week because I've had it, like, literally you can't see it anymore, it's going away, but yeah.
So it
So
didn't hurt?
oh, no, it hurt.
Oh, it hurt
Yeah,
when
she
she
took
did
an
it.
entire layer of skin
Well, yeah,
off.
I was gonna say, you weren't just like, "Wow, that extra hurt today. I must be a little sensitive
And it
today."
kept burning, like, it hurt and then it was burning, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
"Wow, that's really weird." And she's like, oh my god. Oh my god, I think I just took your skin off." And I'm like, Yeah, I think so."
Did but at the end of the day, you still had to pay her because it was your fault.
Oh, yeah, it's my fault, and I would pay I love her. I've been going over to her for years, but, like, literally, my skin has never ripped off before.
So, speak about you do wax, right?
Yes.
So, I, crazily enough, get threaded,
Oh, nice. I like
okay?
that.
I do too, but every time I tell my friends that I get thread, they're like, "You are insane. Why
Why?
would you do that?" Because they say it hurts so bad, and it does
It does hurt.
hurt. I mean,
Mhm.
I cry every single time.
Yeah.
And then when they do, like, they do my lip and they do, like, in
Oh,
my little nose hairs, like, how do you get your
that's
nose
nice.
hairs? Oh my god, but that hurts like, the craziness. Like,
Yeah.
it makes me sneeze and I cry at the same time, and it's not good. It's not a nice
You're
picture to see.
tough, dude, to do that.
Dude, I don't know, I just did it, and I
I
do it.
got my nose hairs waxed one time. That was very pleasant. It wasn't half as bad
Pleasant,
as yeah, I thought it was gonna hurt a lot, but it didn't, and then you feel
but it
so
was
good
pleasant.
after. Yeah, like, afterwards, I was like, "I swear I can smell roses
Yeah,
differently today."
because the nose hairs that are supposed to be there to filter all the nastiness
Gone.
was gone.
God. Yeah.
That's why I felt so good.
But it was so scary because she just put this plug of wax up there and was like, "Okay, I'm gonna let it dry for a second, and then I'm gonna pull." And I'm like, "Oh my
Listen,
god,
med
can you
moms,
imagine it
why
being pulled?"
why is it that we're just okay to pay for pain to look beautiful? Like, I don't understand, like, why do we have to do this? The
Do you break
tissue.
out from it? Like, I tried threading
So,
and I got
yeah.
really spotty
Well,
after.
I'm on my lips. Sometimes I get, like, I don't know, it's like little pimples around.
No, you do?
And it
And how do
yeah.
you get rid of them?
Well,
Or they
I tell
just
the lady, and I don't know if she just does it faster or I don't know what she does, but then the funny thing is that I do try to go to her all the time because she's
yeah,
just it's just like a walk-in thing.
got
And
it.
I see her and then, she's, whatever we talk, and then I'll say lip and eyebrows. And then she so which is fine, so that's torture. I'm, like, gearing myself for
Mm.
the eyebrows and the lip.
Mm.
And
Yep.
then she starts threading, like, my entire face, and I was like, "Whoa, bro," like, "Ouch," on the side of my head, the side of my cheek.
Right
I'm like
here?
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, I didn't ask for that, but am I
Oh,
ir like, maybe I need it,"
maybe you
And so
need
then
it.
I guess I did. But then I never
Mm,
have to pay extra for it, and then
that's really nice.
but I think she puts aloe, so I don't know if that's what it is.
It's so funny though, because the time that I had it, a couple times I had it done, like, your skin feels amazing after. It's like baby butt smooth and so soft, and so then I thought, "Well, maybe I'm getting spotty because I keep touching it." But I always
Oh,
get, like, really red and spotty when I do it, so I stopped.
I do break out a little bit around my lip, especially. I gotta go do it. I do it there's a place right next to work, and she's super quick, and they're always very, it's right in the middle of the day, so no one's there. Like, after
Yeah,
work, everyone's there, but right in the middle of the day, I go
amazing.
for, like, 10 minutes, and it's great, and I go back
Oh my
with
gosh.
red mouth and red face and red eyebrows, and they're like, "What the fuck happened to you? Where'd you go to lunch today?" "Oh, I ate hot stuff around my lips." I don't know what to say. "No,
You're like,
I'm
"Dude,
good.
I'm a working mom. I have to
I'm good."
maintain on my lunch break, and that means I come back red. What else does it mean? Duh, I got threaded."
I know.
So funny, so funny.
That is a good WTF moment, big time.
It was a good one. Literally, I, while laying there, was thinking, "Podcast content."
Oh, for sure, but I do that all the time. We were at lunch the other day and hadn't seen this, it was with she was an old rep, And we were just she's doing personal training, she's doing fitness stuff and
Nice.
talking about the business and just people that we knew and stuff. And then there's a baby that is like right next to us, and the baby was super cute, but the baby looked like an old man. Like he had like a turtleneck on, and I was like, "Oh, that
Oh.
baby's so cute," but he kind of like looks like an old man. And she's like, "Yeah, it looks like his name would be Phil." I'm like, "Oh my god." I lost it. I was like, "Oh my god, you're absolutely right. This baby looks like his name is Phil." Like 100%. And I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop looking at this baby either. The mom's probably like, "Jesus, lady, like calm down. Go get your own. Like stop looking at my old man baby." God.
Is it like Dr. Phil or just the
I
name
don't
Phil?
just like a man, Phil. Like, you know what I mean? Like what baby do you know his name is Phil? I don't know.
None.
Exactly.
Well, back in the day, but not anymore. Been working a lot of hours this week. I
I'm telling
definitely
you,
know
it's
that.
been cluster. It's been
Yeah.
a cluster this week
Yeah.
between the joints and the spine. This
Is the moon out differently or something,
I think
Mercury
it was a pink
rising or
moon. I think Venus was in
ah,
retrograde. I think there was a lot of stuff going on.
a lot and not in your favor, it sounds like.
It's just a little on the crazy side. Just it was,
Yeah.
I don't know. You look one way and you think you're good, and then the next time
Nope.
you're like, "Oh, nope,
Nope.
I'll be right back. Nope,
Yeah.
nope."
So, I thought that it would be super fun and, as we kinda get going on this podcast and our listeners and our fellow med moms join us for us to get to know our personalities a little bit more.
Oh, they
And
haven't already? Jeez.
oh my god, I think so.
There's probably more, obviously.
Yeah. Well, like, we talk about all the time, us being, like, not organized or all that stuff, but I thought one thing that was super funny, and I'd love to hear the Lisa-isms behind this. So, Med Moms, what you guys don't know about Lisa is that she has a running Apple, note where she just writes ideas of content that maybe pops in throughout the day, and she's been keeping this actually for quite some time, and so the funny thing is it's a shared note between the 2 of us, and so sometimes it's like a word, and I'm like, "Hmm, can't wait to learn more about that." So I thought it'd be super funny to ask you a few of these and get your memory
I was
on
gonna say, we
why.
can't go over all of them because there's a lot of them.
Oh, there's a lot, but there's a few in here that I think are
Yeah,
super hilarious.
let's
So,
do it.
all right, I would love to get some, like, thoughts on you from a few of these.
Sure. Let's
Let's
do it.
start with soap in a blender to clean it.
Okay, med moms, this is a good hack, okay? This is hysterical, honestly. This is actually a really fun game. Okay, so now when you guys use a blender, right? So whether it's milkshakes or smoothies or whatever,
Yeah.
and you're chopping frozen
Mm.
berries or whatever, it gets stuck on the blades and it gets
Yeah.
into that like lower part where I freak out because I feel like I'm gonna cut myself on the blades to clean it.
Correct.
So I don't know where I found it. It was something, and they said the easiest way to clean it is you put like hot water, put some soap in it, and then reblend it, and it
Oh, that's
brr.
smart.
And so yeah, see,
And it works?
yes. Well, better than me being afraid to get all this stuff off the blades. Yes,
Part
and you
of
do
it
it a
when I
couple
read it, I'm
times.
like, "What kind of soap? Like a
It's like
bar of
like
soap? Dish
no,
soap?"
no, like dish soap, like just like
Got it.
put soap or Dawn spray or whatever, and then you
Uh-huh.
blend it and it's soapy. The thing is that you can't put too much soap because then it takes forever to get the soap out because you
Got
blend
it.
it. You know what I
Got
mean?
it, got it. Yeah. Oh my god, I love
But
that. Do
that's
you
a
do
great
that
hack.
every time?
Yeah, I
Oh,
do. And
I'm
I
gonna
do
have
it
to
right
teach.
away. I do it right away because then I don't wanna get stuff stuck on it.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
smart.
I don't put the blender away, but I do that. And it stays out of the counter forever, but I do rinse it.
I love it. Awesome. Next one, chocolate mug cake.
Ooh, so I saw this again, and I saw I think it was on Instagram, and it's you get a protein shake like, the Fairlifes,
Yep.
and you get a scoop of I wanna say it's protein powder chocolate or,
Okay.
something, and then you mix it and you put something else in, and you stick it in the microwave, and you, do it for a minute, and
Yep.
it comes out like a cake.
Ah, have you tried it?
Yeah, just
And is it
once.
good?
Yeah. It I I
You
think
did not sell that.
no. It was like a diet thing, you know what I mean? So it
Oh,
was like one of those things where like, "Oh, if you have a chocolate craving, like, this is great. Like, you got 50 grams of protein in this one little mug cake, and it's the chocolate craving, and then you can put nasty whipped cream on it and a berry, and yay," you know? So I
yeah,
tried it, but it was actually I think it could probably be good if I did something
yeah.
different, a different powder or something.
Okay, next one. You have ice machine.
Ice machine. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is, ice machine. I don't know why I was on this whole kick, but I was super into, those, like, pellet ice or
Yeah,
those. So, like, it's an
love it.
external ice machine because I do not like when we got a new refrigerator, I told Chad, I'm like, "I hate that banana ice." It
Yes,
it
hate it.
drives me insane. I hate banana ice,
Yep.
and it's always white
Yes,
banana
which is
ice.
gross. Mhm.
Super gross to me. Everyone else thinks it's fine. I don't like it. So I was like, if I can't get non-banana ice that's clear, that's white. I just whatever. If I want clear like cubes, like when you go to a restaurant, they give you like the clear cubes of ice.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah, yeah.
want.
Got
So
it.
I was in search for these secondary ice machines that
Yep,
actually make those ice, and it was everything from, you know, filtered water ice, whatever. And then there was
yep,
that whole like pellet ice.
yep.
Like, pellet ice is the best. And I don't know if I really like pellet ice. I just want, like, cubes that are clear.
Did you end up buying an ice machine?
I did.
And
I like it.
you use it?
Not every day, but yeah. Like, it's
Got it.
great for, like, if you have people over, so then you have a lot of ice too. Because sometimes that's
Yeah,
the other bummer is when you don't have a lot of ice, and then you run out of ice, and then I
correct.
end up Instacarting ice from Costco or something, and then Chad gets mad because I just had someone deliver 3 big ginormous bags of ice.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm a big crushed ice person.
I love it.
I
I don't
want
like crushed ice, like, I don't like when your refrigerator
No, because that's
crushes
not
the
crushed ice.
banana,
That's
that's
like
gross.
that's like slivers.
Yeah, or, like, you get a big chunk, a little chunk, some
Yeah, and then
slivers,
it tastes like
and it makes
freezer
that
burn.
sound.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hate
Mm-mm.
that too. Drives me nuts,
Yeah,
and then it melts before it gets in the friggin' cup.
yeah, and it goes everywhere. That's the
Yes.
other thing.
Yeah, no.
I also have never heard anybody call the ice banana ice.
Well, but it's kinda in the shape of a banana.
The minute you said it, I'm like, "That's
Y
brilliant. That
Yeah,
is what it is. It's
and then it
banana
comes
ice."
sometimes, like, the bananas, like, in a bunch because it's
Yeah.
not cut off, so you can get, like, 4 bananas that are stuck together in a row, and then the
Yes.
bananas don't go in the ice in the glass right.
Yes, and then you're, like, trying to
You're
break
trying to
them.
break it up, yes.
Yeah. I wonder how many people get grossed out, so med moms write into us. Are you grossed out when your ice isn't clear? Because that's one thing. That's a total thing in itself.
Yes.
And then 2,
The
the other thing that
shape.
some people talk about, does it gross you out to hear people chew their ice?
Oh, Chad can't stand it. It gives him
Yeah.
that like, he gets, like, that
Yeah, it
buggy
gives me the
chews ice
heebies.
all the time.
Mm-mm.
I'm okay
Nope.
with chewing ice.
Do you chew ice? I cannot
I
chew ice. It hurts
sometimes
my
chew ice.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Sometimes I do.
That sound just makes me it's almost like, aluminum foil or like
Ooh, on your
when
teeth? Ooh,
yeah.
ah! Yeah. Oh
Or
god,
like
yeah.
breaking styrofoam, you know how there's just those sounds that
Yeah.
are so gross?
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
give you
gosh.
chills.
Okay, here's another one for you. Hair on chin.
I
Did you
mean
find a hair?
I
Is that
mean,
what
come
inspired
on.
it?
Who out there does not have that rogue random hair on the
Oh,
chin,
the worst.
right?
Yeah.
But now I have 2.
Oh.
And they're side by side, and one is white.
Oh. What the heck?
I don't know, I don't know. I think it's
Yeah.
perimenopausal or menopausal or whatever it is, I don't know. But and they're thick, right? So
Mhm.
it comes out in the same spot all the time, and, like, half the time you
You're
just,
so
like, rub the little chin and you know it. And
Yep.
then there's one right next to it, and it's the white. And
Ugh.
I think that every woman that I know has a hair on their chin or
Yep.
knows exactly what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
sometimes I like to let it grow long because I wanna try to get it with my fingernails. Most of the time I can't, because then if it's too long,
Oh
then
my
it
god.
curls, and then
Yeah.
and then I stab my own fingers with my nails trying to get it.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
and then I get fixated on it.
Okay, let's think about maybe 1 or 2 more because these are hilarious. Um, long honking. What is long honking?
Okay.
Does this have to go with your Mexican Karen behaviors?
No, no, I don't
Okay,
long honk.
okay,
I do
okay.
I do not, although sometimes I want to. So, what's so annoying to me, so as I've aged, I've gotten less aggressive on the road. Like,
Yep.
I'm just like, I'm whatever, like,
Mm-mm.
"Where are
Put
you
on a
going,
podcast.
dude? It's
Yep,
okay. Like, just stop, right? Like,
yep.
you're gonna get there. Get there soon enough." So, what always drives me insane is when people honk, and the other thing is, like, when people honk at me or anybody else, if they it's almost like they feel if they honk extra long, like, it's really like, they're really the person that they're honking at is really gonna be like, "Oh, I gotta move or I gotta do something because 'cause you're honking at me for 5 fucking minutes versus just a beep, beep." Me, if someone long honks at me,
Mm.
I'm like, "Bro, I am definitely gonna go slower." Exactly.
Exactly.
Screw you.
Yeah,
So, there
exactly.
I med moms, if you're a long
Please don't long
honker,
honk.
it's okay. I
Don't be
get
it.
it. I get it. Is it like is it because you're just so mad and you're just like, "Arr," or 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 you just a heavy hand long honker or like, what
Or
is
like,
it?
what about it inspires a long honk?
It drives me insane when people long
Yeah.
honk, and I hear it
That's
all
so
the time, especially on the
funny.
freeway. In LA people are ridiculous drivers,
They're
and in the
honkers.
morning, and it's trafficy, and you've got a big semi here, and you've got Teslas everywhere, and you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and everyone's just trying to get to wherever they need to get to, and they
Yeah.
long honk, and
They long
you're like
honk.
like 2 seconds and you don't go when it's a green light. Just like 2 seconds, and they'll, like, lay on your horn, you're like, "O okay, I see you, I hear you, no problem. I'm
Oh, that's
going, I'm
so
going,
funny.
I'm going." My car
That's
is not
so
off,
funny.
it's on, but I thought it was off, and it's
Mm.
really on. It's all good.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Be in Colorado, I mean, maybe now, but growing up in a small town, nobody honks, right? Unless you're, like, honking like, "Hey, neighbor." So when I moved to the Bay and people honk, sometimes I want to honk, but I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to honk." So then I can't honk because I'm, like, delayed honker. So I just can't be a delayed honker, so I'm just not a honker because I don't think about it till after.
'Cause you're not honking.
"Hey, neighbor." It's a small town thing, you wave at
And
everyone.
it's like, "Burp, burp. Hi, neighbor," right?
"Hey, neighbor."
Yeah. No one honks to "Hey, neighbor" anymore. Not here in LA anyway. That's
Well,
for
I
sure.
think in Colorado, some people still do, but it's gotta be a small town thing. It's like, "Hey, neighbor."
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so I can't honk here because I'm a delayed honker, and it's weird to delay honk, so you just can't honk.
The worst is when you don't know where your horn is. You really
Yes.
need to honk at something because 'cause you're gonna hit somebody or
Yeah.
something, and you just can't find your horn.
Okay, here's another one.
Oh god.
Bronco Billy.
That is definitely okay, so Bronco Billy. So, that is definitely one of my mother's terms.
Okay,
100%.
never heard it.
So so Bronco Billy means that someone's that's like they're, like, aggressive or um, like, like, someone's, like, so rough and aggressive, but it's usually more towards, like, a female or
Oh,
maybe a child or something
got it.
um, like, maybe, like, someone who's kinda rough around the edges. So, a lot of times my mom will say, "Stop being such a Bronco Billy," because, like no, I'm not rough around well, maybe I am, I don't know. I'm not aggressive, but, like, if I'm upset about something or there's bad customer service or something, I'll call and be like, "Hey, listen, like, what is going on?" And she'll say,
Yeah.
like, "Stop being such a Bronco Billy," or if my it's just I don't know, it's the funniest thing, but every single one of my friends knows what this Bronco Billy term is
Mm.
because my mom would say it and then I say it, and it's almost like one of those onomatopoeia words where it,
Yep.
like, once you know what it is, you know it,
You
and
use it
you
all the
can say
time.
it, and you know exactly what that definition is.
Totally.
Or, like, um, kinda it's, okay, maybe Jesus, now I am really a true Mexican Karen because it's kind of an offshoot of what a Mexican Karen would be. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
totally.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're just not a complainer, but the way you
Yeah.
yeah.
We call it a grouchy Gus.
See?
Same thing.
Grouchy Gus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bronco Billy. I
Yeah.
love the alliteration, GGBB, like,
Exactly.
Grouchy
Yeah,
Gus.
you don't be a grouchy Gus.
But is that just because you're grouchy, or is it because 'cause you're kinda
Like, you're just ugh,
like
you're too much.
okay. Bronco Billy is not like, "Ah, you're too much." Bronco Billy is like, you're too, like you're not chill. You're you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, like, almost like a bull in a china shop. There you go. It's like almost
Got
like a
it.
bull in a china shop.
That makes sense with the
That's
Bronx.
way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bull in a china shop. Yeah, yeah. Grouchy Gus.
Oh my
I
god, this
love
is so
Grouchy Gus.
great. Yeah, we always
That
say,
should be
"Don't be such
like
a
a that should
grouchy
be
Gus."
like a stuffed animal. We should make stuffed those should be our mascots.
Yeah, Grouchy Gus and Bronco Billy. So funny. Awesome. Well, we will have to keep this game up every once in a while because I think this is hilarious, and
Yeah,
I
that's
only barely scratched the tip of the iceberg here.
I know.
So,
I can only every time I put something you get, like, the shared, you're probably like, "Okay,
I
what
love
now?"
it.
Like,
I love it.
"What's that?" Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Mad Moms, what you guys don't know is that Lisa is very creative and
Oh,
that
really?
she just
Thank you.
puts her, like, creative chaos on a, Apple Note, and then I get to be like, "Hmm, I can't wait to ask more
I
about
love that
that
you think
today."
I'm creative, that's
You are
amazing.
so creative. I say all the time,
But
you're the creative
creative
one.
creative chaos,
You
absolutely. You
are
gotta add the chaos to
creative
it.
chaos. Oh, and then I tend to be a bit more organized and anal. So,
Yeah,
I'd rather be creative chaos. My girlfriend just had surgery the other day, and she said that the PACU nurse had
yeah.
on a badge that said, "I'm not a hot mess. I'm a spicy disaster." Isn't that
Love
great?
that.
I
Listen,
know.
Mexican Karen, Bronco Billy, spicy disaster.
So, last week you talked a lot about how when things are really rough or you're having just a moment where you're overwhelmed, that the best way that you reset is to think of 3 things that you're grateful for. Gratitude is a great reset
Yeah,
across the board.
yeah. No, it
Gratitude
is.
is known as being a great reset for a lot of people. So, we thought that it'd be really fun, Med Moms, if you guys take a moment with us at the end of each and every show and while we say our first 3 things that come to mind, so Lisa, you cannot prepare for this. You need to say them right out and the time that Medmoms, you guys in your cars or wherever you're at, also say the 3 things that first come to your mind that you're grateful for. So Lisa, give me something. Give me some loving tonight. What are your 3 things?
This is, like,
Mm,
on the spot.
yep.
Grateful for you,
Ditto.
1. Grateful for my slippers that I have on right now.
Love that
Mhm.
for you.
Um, and of course, grateful for, my health
I
right
love
now.
those. Those are very good. Mine are
Yours?
not as great as yours.
But they don't have to
Today
be.
Today, I was grateful for a Dyson vacuum to vacuum up all my shattered glass across the floor. I was grateful for gloves because I had to scoop up shattered glass in goopy spaghetti noodles to get it into the bag. And I was also grateful for my little puppy came up right after and wanted to hop on my lap and give me some snuggles. And I was like, "Thank you, Winnie. I needed a snuggle after shattering my entire bowl of spaghetti and glass on the floor tonight." So,
Oh, those are great, right? Because that kinda reset your anger and your annoyance. Because 'cause you're like, "You know what? I'm so glad I have this. I'm so
yeah,
grateful that I have this. Because if not,
exactly.
it'd been a totally
My
different
me
story."
my mentality was like, "Seriously, one more thing? It's just been that kind of day."
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah. And then my sweet little Winnie came and sat on my lap, and
and
I'm
you're
like,
grateful, and then it kinda just like, okay. It turned out to be a
exactly.
kind of a talk about podcast, and it kinda just
Yep.
fits in with the
Yep.
clustery day.
And then we talked about how you always think about your 4th one, that you're actually more grateful than your 1st through your 3rd. So my 4th one is I was super excited to get to hang out with you tonight. So thanks for
Oh,
spending your evening with me.
no, thank you.
All right. Well,
Talk
have a
soon.
great night. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.